When Prince Harry married Meghan Markle, Sophie Wessex had a grim-faced expression and appeared dour, according to a body language expert. Prince Harry talked about both his own wedding to Meghan Markle and Prince William's nuptials to Kate Middleton in his autobiography Spare. With the royal weddings once again in the news, a body language expert examined video and pictures from the day Harry and Meghan were wed and was taken aback by Sophie Wessex, the wife of Prince Edward. Here is more information about that as well as other things the expert noticed when the royals assembled that day at St. George's Chapel. It's unclear what kind of connection Sophie and Meghan had. While Meghan's ties with other members of the royal family have received considerable attention, Sophie, Countess of Wessex, is a subject that receives less attention in the media and is not included in Harry's memoir. Gyles Brandreth wrote in his book Elizabeth, an intimate portrait, that the late Queen advised Sophie to educate Meghan from an early age and teach her the ways of the royal family. The Duchess of Sussex allegedly turned down the offer, according to the author, who wrote, Meghan made it clear that she did not believe she required Sophie's aid. Harry was hers. If the women ever became friends after that is unknown. Sophie's demeanor and facial expression during Harry and Meghan's wedding ceremony inside the church. Body language expert Judi James examined Sophie's, Princess Anne's, and the current Queen consorts, formerly Camilla Parker Bowles, facial expressions when Harry and Meghan said, I do. According to James, Sophie and Camilla appear a little glum in the group photo, with the usually vivacious Sophie sitting stooped and grim-faced in the seat behind Camilla and next to a rather haughty-looking Princess Anne. The Countess of Wessex is usually extremely effervescent but appeared grim-faced during several viral parts of the wedding, thus James thought Sophie's behavior to be the most startling. Other royals that day inside the chapel body language. James also talked about how other royals who were present that day in the chapel did not appear dejected. Kate looked energetic and joyful, Princess Beatrice looked upbeat and fun, and Charles looked every inch the pleased dad, she said. Prince William showed grins and gestures of what appeared like the regular shared humor and enjoyment with his brother, James continued. She did observe a change in the two men's behavior at the now Prince of Wales' wedding, observing that their body language did lack some of the enthusiasm and excitement from William's wedding. King Charles is expected to make the same choice as Kate did for the coronation service. A specialist talked about how King Charles's coronation service could include subliminal clues about his rule. During the planning of his coronation, King Charles might steal a page from the Princess of Wales' book, an expert advised. According to Dr. George Gross, visiting research fellow in theology at King's College London, coronations have traditionally been used to convey messages to the nation, whether they be ones of continuity or the beginning of a new era. And King Charles is not anticipated to abandon this tradition, rather, according to Dr. Gross, he will include symbols of his reign and his priorities into his historic service. One of them, according to the expert, is the environment and the protracted battle Charles, as Prince of Wales, has waged to alert Britons and the rest of the world to the risks of pollution and climate change. Similar to how Kate and William transported some of their cherished countryside to central London for their wedding in April 2011, Dr. Gross suggested including this element in the coronation. According to him, every coronation service throughout history has conveyed some sort of message, sometimes it's one of continuity, sometimes it's of a distinct break with the past, and sometimes it's a more specific one. The timing of Queen Elizabeth II's coronation was significant since it marked the end of rationing and the liberation from World War II.